second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, Derek Fisher had a few moments to share with me. Though they haven't won in their first 2 meetings this year, Coach said he expects a different story this time around with a new offensive approach. He said that he wants them to attack more and not worry so much about finding the perfect shot. Really just simplify things for them. Let's see if that approach can take the season series to 1-2, guys.
Okay, Doris, well, the offensive approach, a primary force in the game plan today, guys.
Yeah, they are out to put up a big number today, and I think they can do it.
Well, that certainly seems to be the goal. I mean, it could be a shootout if their plans come to fruition. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
The shot's good from Bayless.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
The dish to Freak. Lets it fly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Freak's got 14.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical, dominant performance out here. They are in the zone.
The Knicks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw good from Porzingis. Detroit making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. And then for New York, Booker comes in for Robin Lopez. And McCollum subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Anthony on the double team. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Anthony. 29 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Here's Fitzgerald. Here's Valanciunas. Banked in off the glass.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Anthony can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Walker. The Pistons working the ball around now. Screened by Valanciunas. The pass to Walker. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the
So
ball
for the
inside.
Knicks, Capella's checked in. Knicks trail by 10, and New York looking at who they've got. They've got Robin Lopez, C.J. McCollum out there with Jared Bayless. Then it's Anthony, and it's Decker in at the 3.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Fitzgerald. Right wing from outside the arc. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Outside, Walker. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Pistons. Johnson comes in for Morris. The Knicks also changing it up. Zinkis, he's checked in for Decker. And it's a Flalo in for C.J. McCollum.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pistons leading by 11. Inside, here's Fitzgerald. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, he's just angling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up. Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And here is Anthony. following the three-pointer by Freak. Johnson against Anthony. Here's Lopez. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He had 46 points and, as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
No one covering. Porzingis has got 7 points.
Shooting much better here in the second quarter.
Yes, very, very impressed with how much more alive they look here to get back in.
Now here's Johnson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Walker. And that's now 28 points for Freak.
Timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. Offensively, he wants them to work the ball around. He stressed the need to find good shots, not quick shots. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Catching up on the changes for New York. Capella's checked in, and it's Trevor Booker in for Porzingis. Anthony, and it's sent back by Fitzgerald.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And he gets it to go. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
New York, no good that time either.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now, here's Walker. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Count it from 12. Bayless has got 8 points.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Fitzgerald, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And Bayless kicks to Anthony. The feed to Booker. And it's sent back by Drummond. Johnson attacking. Kicks to Freak. Plays it up and banks it in. Freak's got 32 points in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Anthony kicks to Bayless. From outside, off the mark. Pistons leading by 17. Feeds to Freak for 3. Shot is off.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Pistons lead by 19. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for chances to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Kevin?
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. We're being unselfish with the ball and it's working. All the scoring opportunities have been coming because of the passing on that end of the floor, and I want to see that continue. Something we're doing well right now is spacing and shot selection, and we're shooting it pretty well. Getting open, getting looks, and making sure to make the pass when you don't see something. And let's talk about our pace. We need to start the third quarter with patience and poise. I want to see...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And the interior defense has to get tougher here in the second half. He's making them look really bad.
Fitzgerald, he's in at the 4 spot. Kemba Walker is out there with Young. Then it's Johnson, and it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the 5 and a 4 for the Pistons.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Afflalo right side. Here's Lopez.
What are you doing? Stay down.
First trip to the line for him here.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting
First one falls for him.
Robin Lopez at the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Lopez. Detroit leading by 20.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Walker dishes to Freak. Left block shot on the way. Cannot hit. New York shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Here's Bayless. Here's Porzingis. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Fitzgerald. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Anthony.
Bayless the pass to Carmelo. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist.
For 3.
Bayless has got 3 assists tonight.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket can be lifted for him.
To the inside. Shots good from Young. Young's got his first points of the game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Anthony drives in. Rebound by the Pistons. 22 is their biggest lead. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
And Bayless kicks to Anthony. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Detroit ball.
Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Freak number 1.
You know what, Kevin? Leading the league in scoring is no small feat. He's out there every night giving it his best, and the effort is definitely paying off.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Walker with it. Got a piece of it. Lopez with the steal. Here is Bayless. He's guarded by Johnson. Lopez, no luck.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.